Hello, everybody. I'd like to welcome you to our training on how to reduce your teaching workload by 50% with AI. This is just a 1 hour training. We're not going to do too much, but I'm going to demonstrate that you can actually reduce your teaching workload by at least 50%. And what I've done is that I've used AI to create my slides. I've not even amended them, so you can see how an ordinary AI slide looks like. And yes, I could have amended it, but I decided not to amend anything. I created this by just giving a prompt. My name is Timmy Hyacinth. I'm Dr. Timmy Hyacinth, and some of you know me. I'm a teacher trainer, and we're going to start our session together. But I want to ask you to do some polls with me. My first poll is my first question is, how do you use AI? Okay, so I've just started a poll. Can you please answer? How do you use AI? Often, sometimes, or not at all? So just choose. Um, what I have here is sometimes I use AI, that's 67%, and 33% of you say that you use it quite often. Okay, so let's try. Okay, now it's 50-50. I'm just waiting. Please do the poll, answer the poll. Let me show the results to everyone, so you can see it yourself. How do you use AI? AI means artificial intelligence. Honestly, people are scared of artificial intelligence, and they have different reasons why there's a bit of fear, but it's a reality that we have right now. So, what we have right now is 67% uses AI sometimes, and about 33% of you say you use it often. All right, let's try the next poll. The next poll is, how much do you understand AI? Is it a lot, a little, or not enough? A lot, a little, or not enough? Okay, I'm waiting for you guys to answer the poll. How much do you understand AI, artificial intelligence? Is it a lot, a little, or not enough? Okay, so we have about 60% right now saying a little, while 40% says not enough. All right, so nobody chose a lot because I guess we're all learning AI. All right, I'm going to show you, do another poll. This time the question is, what would you like to do with AI? Would you like to do AI just basically to reduce your school workload? Or are you more into content creation? Would you like to use AI for professional development? Or perhaps you'd like to use it to consult? 100% everybody's interested in reducing their workload. One more question. So we'll see what kind of AI you use. Okay, so this time, which AI model do you use more? It's possible you use more than one model. There's ChatGPT, there's Gemini, there's Copilot. I think that's Microsoft. There's DeepSeek from China. There's Gamma. Gamma is what I use to create my slides today. And we have the option of other. Okay, so the votes so far are ChatGPT 100% for those who voted. Shall I wait a minute more to see if somebody will choose something else? So ChatGPT is the most familiar AI for those of us who are here present. Thank you very much for giving me your views about AI. All right, so we're going to start our training. I would request that if you have any questions when I'm asking, please just type the question on the chat, and I will look at it and answer the question while I'm going on. And if your internet is not very good, don't worry, I am recording the meeting. And after the training, I will forward a link to everybody so you can have a chance to look at it. So, very briefly, I'm going to use my slides created by AI using just, it was created in less than a minute. Okay, so I just instructed AI with um, a simple instruction: create me um, a slide titled so and so. And the purpose is for introducing teachers to AI for about 15 minutes. And this is what I got. I didn't bother to adapt it. So I'm not going to use everything in it. I'm going to ignore some things, but I just want to show you what AI can do for you. All right, so there's a teacher load crisis everywhere in the world. Now, if you were working in school for only 8 hours every day, you'd have a 40-hour week. But of course, you work more than 88 hours every day. So on the average, a teacher works like 54 hours per week. And 50% is lost to doing administrative tasks like grading, lesson planning, doing your attendance, etc., and things like that. So there is usually a teacher burnout. There's a lot of work to be done by teachers. So AI provides for us an opportunity to actually reduce our workload. And that's what this training is all about. How can we use artificial intelligence as a way to reduce our workload? Somebody's just said, please, I can't hear. Now, when someone says that, please, can someone else respond to them on the chat to say if they can hear me or not? If anybody can hear me, then the problem is not from me, it's from your connection. So can I have somebody please to respond? Okay, so somebody says I can hear you. All right, so if you can't hear me, it's fine. It's your connection, but I'm recording the training and I will make it available for everyone after the meeting. All right, so teachers are experiencing burnout. There's so much work. At this time, I'm sure you're exhausted, having been working from September up until this time. And teaching is one of the high pressure jobs that we have. You barely have time to take a breath when you go to school, so that when you get home, you are exhausted. And the tendency is to have very little opportunity, to gain back your life when you get home. You're recovering to go back again into school and have a really tough day. So it's a vicious cycle for teachers. What can we do? So, so what can we do? We can use AI to help teachers, but AI does not replace humans. Artificial intelligence has the ability to help us to automate repetitive tasks. Like my slide was made in barely 1 minute, just with one prompt. Okay, so that would have reduced for me at least 25 to 45 minutes of trying to make a slide deck for this training. So in 1 minute, I cut off the time that I should have used. Now, I must confess, I did not edit my slide. That's deliberate. It's to show you what you can get. I could easily have edited it, changed the arrangements, added my own words and things like that. But for the purpose of this training, I've not done so. So AI can generate personalized feedback in seconds. You can actually take pictures of your student work, upload it to AI, and instruct AI to mark the work for you. You can tell it on a scale of 1 to 10, mark and then make comments, and AI can do that for you. And all you need to do is you just take the results of that, put it into the student's work, and that's done. And it can be done in just a mere seconds or minutes. Okay, but AI does not replace humans. So whereas it can help you to create differentiated instruction, lesson plans, and things like that, it cannot replace you. There are certain things that AI doesn't have. It doesn't have empathy. AI cannot empathize with your students. It doesn't have emotional intelligence. Okay, there's no human connection with AI. It's just a machine. Okay, it can't make the same kind of judgments you can make in your classroom. Being there, knowing each of the learners, AI cannot basically replace you. Okay, it cannot nurture your students. It cannot do all the things that you can do, but it can help you in your tasks to reduce your workload. So you can think of AI as your assistant. And in another training, I would like to focus more on how you can train AI, because you have to train your AI, your artificial intelligence. So for example, if you're using ChatGPT, you have to train it to become more efficient. Most people don't know it. The more you use ChatGPT, the more you give it information, the more it narrows down to begin to provide you with information that is just perfect for you. Okay, so let's go on again. So AI can slash your lesson planning time by more than 50%, probably maybe like 97% or more. Okay, but you just need to give AI certain information, and within seconds or under a minute, or maybe a minute or two, depending on how complicated the prompt is, AI can create your lesson plans for you. And you can then adapt it if you like. You can further probe AI to make it more precise, and you can get your lesson plans done in virtually 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or less. Whereas it might have taken you maybe like 20, 25 minutes to 45 minutes. Okay. So, there are different types of AI that's available, and I'm not going to go to many. I'll just choose a few because the AI landscape is quite vast. You now have AI that is supposed to be for teachers. There are AI that have been trained for teachers, but you can train ChatGPT to become your teaching assistant to make it exactly good for you. All right, so let's go on quickly before we start demonstrating and introducing some different types of AI. So AI can cut grading time dramatically. I've mentioned that before. It can provide personalized feedback by marking your student work for you. It can provide the grading. It can provide you activities like quizzes, short answers, whatnot, everything you need. You can generally get AI to do that. And it can analyze your student records. Okay. We always say do not put names of students, don't put personal details into your AI. So you can have a spreadsheet and you can take out the names of your students, upload it into AI, and you already have the marks. It will analyze it for you. It will tell you who scored the highest, who did this, who did that, and it can just be done in just mere seconds. So in that way, it's reducing your workload. AI can create differentiated content in minutes, not hours. Differentiation is a big thing for teachers because you have to look at your students and you have to find ways that you can accommodate every type of learner in your classroom in your lesson plan. It can be tiresome, providing work at different levels, but once you just give the instruction, it will take care of that for you and you can just adapt it or take it just the way it is. So, we've talked about analyzing your students' results, so when you've collected your data, you can actually ask AI to analyze them by uploading the data or else copying and pasting. You can actually copy and paste a spreadsheet. It will look scattered when you paste it, but AI will be able to analyze it for you. And then you can ask AI, just instruct it, whatever you want. You might want to say, find out the lowest score in this subject and who scored the highest. Okay, so remember, don't use your children's personal names. Um, Perhaps you might want to use something else, maybe A, B, C, D, or whatever, to identify the students, upload it or copy and paste, and it will analyze it for you. So real teachers can get real results. And we have a few people who have made some comments about AI. So there's a California middle school teacher who said, ChatGPT helped me generate differentiated prompts in minutes, saving hours weekly. I finally have time to actually connect with my students. Some teachers prefer to work directly with their students than doing administrative tasks like filling diaries, attendance, communicating with parents, and all of that. AI can actually help you to do that. Okay, so we're looking at cutting down all your teaching activities, by at least 50%. And I would say it's AI will cut it down by more than 50%, but at least 50%. So we can decide to ask AI to create designs for us. You can ask AI to create learner-centered designs, maybe your lesson plan. You can take an old lesson plan, copy and paste it into AI, and tell AI to generate a new lesson plan, that has so and so activity in it, or that is more efficient. You can ask it to give you group work and all of that. So instead of writing new lesson plans, you can take the same lesson plan from last year, copy and paste it in, and you can ask AI to look at the topic, look at all the information it has, and generate a lesson plan that is better than that, giving it more precise information, and it's going to do that for you. Okay, so